A half dozen members of what was your delegation, in fact, you built that delegation, you built that Republican stronghold down there, are Culberson, people like that. They are birthers. They raise the question of the president's legitimacy. And by the way, the implication they draw is this guy ought to be picked up because he was never naturalized, and therefore he's in the country illegally. Where are you on that one?
Well, I would like the president to produce his birth certificate. Yeah, I can. Well, I can. And most illegal aliens here in America can. Why can't the president of the United States produce a birth certificate?
Are you actively seeking that paper? Do you want him to produce? Are you Tom DeLay, with your political and professional and career history in the United States governing, questioning this man's bona fides?
No. I'm not questioning.
You're questioning it. You want to see his paper.
Chris, the Constitution of the United States specifically says you have to be a natural-born citizen.
But I never asked you for yours.
Ask me, I'll give it to you.
But has anybody ever said, Mr. DeLay, give me your birth certificate? Of course not, because you got a Texas accent
Chris,
and you seem homegrown.
May I speak, Chris? Chris, can I speak? They have asked me if I'm a resident of Texas. They even sued me about being a resident of Texas. How about that? The Democrats sued me about being a resident of Texas. That's just like asking me for my birth certificate.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. What's the difference?
Mr. DeLay, did anyone ever ask you if you're an American? Did anybody ever ask you if you're an American?
Oh, Democrats have looked through. Are you kidding,
Have they ever asked whether you're an American or not?
Chris, they have spent 15 years trying to demonize me and even put me in jail. Of course they've asked me if I'm an American citizen.
No, let me just tell you something. No, the problem they have with you is not whether you're homegrown or not, because they figure you're definitely homegrown.
Chris,
they got other problems with you. But
why don't you, Chris, will you do me a favor?
You want to see, sure.
Chris, will you do me a favor? Will you ask the president to show me his gift certificate? I mean, his gift certificate, his birth certificate?
No, I'm not going to ask him because I don't get to ask him.
Come on.
You want me to go up to the president and say, can I see your papers, sir, like he's an illegal alien? I want to see if he has a right to be in the country or not.
Have you seen it?
Now, here's what I've seen. I've seen the Honolulu newspaper announcing his birth in Hawaii.
Newspaper.
I've seen that.
Newspaper.
What do you think? Do you think they cooked up that newspaper announcement back in 1961? You think they cooked it up so that he could someday be president? They cooked it up.
Is a newspaper article an official document?
But do you think they cooked it up?
Wait a minute. Is it a newspaper article an official document?
It's just common sense we're talking about here.
No.
Common sense.
There isn't anybody in America that's been born in America that didn't get a birth certificate at Obama's age.